Someone needs a nap. Gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo. Ah, shit! Gonna throw a temper tantrum. It's the he said, who said anthem. Gonna throw a temper tantrum. It's the he said, who said anthem. Gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo. Gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of He Said, Goo Said. You're on, buddy. It's a very special morning. Henry said Dada for the first time. Said my full name, first name Da, second name Da, and then added a sir at the end. I was like, oh, that's very respectable. I like that. Thank you. The rest of the day doesn't even matter. I win. But we have a very special review today. We watched Hal Needham's BMX classic, Rad, from 1986. Okay, so what's Rad about? Rad is about an amateur BMX rider named Crew, who delivers papers in a small town and annoys half the locals with his whatever attitude. He knocks over a guy's coffee, just deliberately misses, or puts the paper in the wrong place and shrugs it off like, whatever, have a nice day. So he's not exactly the sympathetic underdog this movie needs. But the fire department loves him, as well as the waste management guy who gives him a lift on his truck full of filth. Right on, Crew. Now go home and burn those clothes because now you smell like a passed out piss bum. He even plays a friendly game of chase with the local cop through the lumber yard. That's right, there's no crime in this town. Somebody shoot a liquor store clerk. Give this cop something to do. Sergeant, we got a hostage situation over at the 7-Eleven. Sorry, I can't. It's almost 2 o'clock and I gotta get over to the lumber yard and try to one-up this kid on a bicycle. Crew's mother, played by Talia Shire, is concerned that Crew is going to waste his life bouncing on bikes his whole life because he needs to take his makeup SATs. And wouldn't you know it, the SATs fall on the same day as the Helltrack competition. And do you think Crew listens to his mother? He does. Crew takes his SATs, applies to several colleges, and waits by the mailbox for a full month, and the movie just ends. Yay! Just kidding. There's the Duke, played by Jack Weston, who spends most of the movie sweating profusely and does everything he can to keep Crew from winning Helltrack. So a bunch of riders come to town, including superstar Bart Taylor, who is backed by the Duke. And Duke keeps adjusting the rules, also to ensure that Bart Taylor has an easy road to victory. So the competitors come to town and pose an immediate threat on the dance floor. I mean, this is the real competition the movie cares about. These twins nearly steal the movie. Hell, every movie in the history of cinema with that choreography. Who gives a shit about bikes at this point? Enter Lori Loughlin, who has a skill set above and beyond these Doublemint twins' floor-humping dance routine. She takes an immediate liking to Crew and gets him to break out into a spontaneous BMX ballet dance with no planning whatsoever. In all fairness, if Lori Loughlin was looking at me like that, I would make a serious attempt at BMX gymnastics in a room full of people. I would give it a shot. The scene is set to real life's Send Me an Angel, and it's a showstopper. It's an absolute classic moment. They should have stopped making movies forever after this scene. It doesn't get any better than this. But unfortunately, the movie has to continue. And Crew has to follow his stupid dream, so we get to the tryouts. And it's a long-ass race that's played out in real time. We see every lap, every stretch and hill and round the bend multiple times. Sometimes the riders fall, that's something. Oh, cool, someone got hurt. And we get a pretty cool song that goes, 'Cause there's thunder in your heart, every move is like lightning. It's the power you feel when you get your taste of the glory. Anyway, this is all building up to the Helltrack competition. You see where this is going. Crew's probably gonna win, and then he's gonna whine to his mom, and you wanted me to take the SATs. Well, I just won $1,000 in a Corvette, Mom, so suck it. Here's the things I liked about the movie. Crew has a funny little sister that swears like a sailor. There's a great soundtrack throughout the movie. And like I said before, BMX gymnastics. That's a first. Some of the things I didn't like. The ass sliding scene. Oh, man.
Fun? You want to see fun? Here, follow me. It's bad.
This is what?
This is ass sliding.
So this scene comes up and Henry asks me, like, what's that? And I was put in this uncomfortable position as a parent, like, oh, great, we have to have this ass sliding talk now. I thought I had another 5 or 6 years to prepare for this one, but here we go. So I got to sit him down and be like, okay, Henry, there's this thing called ass sliding in Canada that no one really cares about, but this movie brought it to light. Now it's popular again. So just like Action USA, this movie was also directed by a stuntman. So you'd think that the action would be really exciting, but I don't think the races are that good. And Helltrack certainly didn't live up to its name. They're riding into a giant bowl of Kix cereal and just running over anthills like, oh no! No wonder it's called Helltrack. Kix is a shitty cereal. In the first act of the movie, they introduce Lori Loughlin like she's this great BMX rider. And then the movie doesn't even have the balls to put her in the competition. This chick is only good for one thing. She falls in love with a jerk and ass sliding. That's it. And then she's out of here, man. With all that said, I really enjoyed Rad. I enjoyed the hammy acting, the fashion, the kick-ass soundtrack, and the ultimate bike dancing sequence that's never been equaled. Unfortunately, the film didn't meet my 3 requirements I look for in a film. There was no fire suit stuntman, which, man, they really screwed up on that. I mean, Helltrack, there should have been like competitors running around and on fire trying to tackle Crew. There was no kitty cat jump scare, and nobody actually says Rad that I can recall. But they do say the original title in this scene.
You can do it. Just pretend you're in a lumberyard. Go balls out.
Henry loved Lori Loughlin's stunt double in the bad wig. He thought that was really funny. And he also liked the really hoppy, bouncy pogo stick bikes. And now it's time to show you our reaction to the movie when we were actually watching it. I could do that. Boop, 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 boop. I'm so cool, I'm bouncing. Boop, 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 boop. You think that's cool?
Isn't this the day you're supposed to make up your SATs?
I know, Mom, but
But what? You always wanted to go to college. That's been the plan.
this is a very important race. Would you look at the stakes here? Besides, I really think I can get this one. I think I've got a chance.
You have a chance with an education.
I know about that, Mom. But Dad always told me, when your gut talks to you, you listen.
Whatever, bro.
Oh, Christopher, that...
Who's that kid? I don't know. What factory is he in? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? It's your job to know. Find out.
believe that pigs can fly. You ain't seen nothing yet. Henry's soaring to the moon. This baby's red as shit. Open fire.
Send me a cuckoo. Send me a gaga. Send me a cuckoo.
Boo, 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 boo. Hubby-gaboo. Oh.
He's smiling.
Yeah. Oh, now he's clapping.
Clapping.
Be careful.
Clapping.
Whoa. Yay.
Clapping.
Is that your rocking pig? Oh, hold on. He's like trying to balance and still clap.